Year 3 and welcome to your computing video for today. Now today what I just wanted to share with you was some of my super top tips on staying safe online. So first of all, I want you to get your thinking brains on. You might want to write some of these down because you're going to be doing an activity based on this. So my number one top tip is never give anybody that you don't know your name. They don't need to know your name, do they? If you're online, you could always have a username and when you create your username, try and not have your actual name in it. So I wouldn't have the word Caitlin in it, would I? The name Caitlin, because then that gives away who I am. You could have unicorn sparkle, you could have hamster feeder, you could have the amazing drawer, you could have so many different names. My number 2 tip is never give anybody your address. They don't need to know where you live. There's no reason for them having your address. The only reason that some people might need to know your address is if you're getting something delivered, and that's a grown-up thing, isn't it? So leave that to the grown-ups. Number 3 thing for staying safe online is to create a super tricky password. Now, one of the worst passwords I've ever seen is the password. How bonkers. Okay, so you could have my favorite color is pink. You could have misdone 123. But the clue is when you're doing passwords like that, you have to change some of the letters. So if I was doing misdone 123, I'd have my M in misdone as a capital, and I'd have my D in misdone as a capital to make it trickier to guess. Never have a birthday or anything like that. I wouldn't use your mum's name or your brother's or sister's name. Do something super tricky. You could note it down and put it in a super secret place, but only for things that aren't like banks or shopping or things like that, but you won't have anything like that yet. So the next one goes on, it goes on to something else, that one. What number are we on now? I think we're on 4. Number 4, never share your password with anybody. Don't tell your friends, don't tell your brothers, don't tell your sisters. You can tell your mums and dads because you can trust them and they can keep it super safe to help you remember your password too. But nobody needs to know your password. Number 5, phone numbers. You don't need to share phone numbers because if I gave you my phone number, you'd be able to ring me and text me. And then imagine if 4 or 5 of you were ringing and texting me all the time. It'll get a little bit too much, wouldn't it? But imagine if you put your phone number online, then lots of people have access to your phone, don't they? They can ring you, they can text you, and you don't want them waking you up when you go to bed. That's the last thing we want, isn't it? Number 6, I'm trying to think now. My son's brain's going funny. Number 6, have I said about the school? Don't tell them what school you go to. I think I've said that one. Just in case that that they live close, they might know your parents. You don't want to share that information online, do you? And yeah, I think that's it, year 3. There's lots and lots more, but they're my super top tips for staying safe online. So what we're going to do now, Miss Dunn has drawn around her hand. It's a little bit bigger than my hand. I thought my hand was quite small. Well, it fits. So I've drawn around my hand and you can see I've cut it out. Remember, once you're using scissors, have an adult's permission next and let them be next to you, okay? And then if I flip it over, ta-da! On each finger, I don't know if it'll be backwards for you guys, but on each finger, I've wrote a different rule all about staying safe online. And then on the palm of my hand here, I've decorated it. I've put a computer with a keyboard and a mouse. I've said, stay safe, talk to your grown-ups, never share your passwords. And then each finger has a different rule. So it says, create a tricky password. I'll let you see it. Create a tricky password. Number 2, never tell anybody your real name. They don't need to know it, do they? Number 3, don't tell anybody your address. Number 4, never share your phone number. And number 5, do not share what school you attend. And they're the rules that I've gone over already, aren't they? So, year 3, I'm looking forward to seeing your super safe handprints. Once you've done them, please send a photo of them to me. And yeah, Have a super afternoon. See you soon. Bye.